I'm sleeping 2 nights in the same spot, right next to the grocery store. I mean, I was in the parking lot of an abandoned business, Sears Hometown, next to the some kind of dollar store. 2 businesses out of business, Swift. But on the outside of the city, there's the Dollar General. It's amazing how the similar stores to Dollar General fail while Dollar General stays alive. It really shows the resilience of these Dollar Generals. They're a part of a network that supports their franchise. They're a part of a franchise. You gotta get on board with the franchise so you get the best discounts. You don't want to be paying, as a store owner, you don't want to be overpaying for products. So you have to raise the price to stay alive. Franchise is the way to go. YouTube videos for uploading videos. I can't just start my own website and then upload to my own website. I don't even really know how to do that. Got to join the established website. To have my own website to submit videos to. Have my own server. So it's farm and forest throughout along the lake on the left. I can't see the lake. I'm getting further away from the lake clearly because if I would have been going straight east, if this road would go straight east, I'd be driving right into the sun. But I'm at enough of an angle where it's like not a problem. I wonder if I could benefit. I don't know. I'm not driving into the sun. There's another train. Catching up to it a little sooner. They're so busy. But, oh, it's so annoying that they blare the horns as much as they do. Some cities have agreements where the trains shut up. I'm really annoyed by the trains, by the train horns. The train sound by itself is fine. Are people really that deaf that they can't hear a train? Instead, everybody's gotta suffer with that terrible horn. With an empty train and going back east with a full train. Actually, I think they were actually, other trains are kind of full going west though, so it's a back and forth, whatever they're taking, I don't know, oil or boxes of whatever. I don't think that you could just ask the train company what's being shipped. I don't think they would be so forthcoming. you'd have to do your own personal investigation. You can't just ask them what they're transporting. Some Indian grass. That Indian grass is some of the last grass that stands in the winter time. You know, I've been seeing droves and droves of bugs all around here. There's different kinds of bugs that get cloudy. Clouds of bugs. It's a bug, a supportive environment for clouds of bugs. And jackrabbits too. Seeing more jackrabbits. Jackrabbits are a really goofy looking wild animal. I bet the jackrabbits were really a big part of the environment before cars. Cars are a jackrabbit's worst enemy. All flat at 1100. Getting more into vegetative areas. Roosevelt 151. Still not really seeing anywhere I want to stop. And I got the library marked. I really don't want to sit at the library. But, I mean, maybe it's an okay one, I don't know. Lake of the Woods County. Rocky Point Road, Wilderness Drive. Lake of the Woods County. Oh, there's what? That looks private. Some kind of park. Entering Lake of the Woods Soil and Water Conservation District. Starting to turn into the sun a little bit more. Alright. Just continuing to record on this long straight road. I think it's to be pretty warm today. Maybe not as hot. I want to stay north until August 15th. By August 15th, then I'll feel a little bit better about slowly moving south. I don't want to move south. Well, I'm kind of moving south, but I don't want to intentionally make any path south until August 15th. That's the time frame. That's the time to shoot for. Going to Baudette from Warroad. And there's supposed to be some cities that are right on the border. I don't think there's a single city in North Dakota that's right on the border, but you got it in Minnesota. And of course, Michigan for sure. Beltrami Island State Forest. Beltrami. I was not aware of that. It looks like some logging activity. The trees may not get thick, but they certainly get numerous. I need to find another walking stick. Are birch any good for walking sticks? They seem like a flimsy tree. There's a lot of them around, a lot of birch. Yeah, I gotta dump a walking stick and find another one. I've learned that one walking stick is just no good for my hands. No good for my finger joints. Telephone pole, all bent out of shape, but the wires still look healthy, not really sagging. Somebody's house burned down. There's some logging trailers. Slightly different logging trailer. Looks more designed for smaller trees. 40 through Williams. 210 people. Long Point Road to the left, Wilderness Drive to the right. Zipple Bay State Park 10 miles. Yeah, I don't want to make that drive. Dickhead's Shop, Dickie's Diner. Northwind Trading Post. Northern Excellent Seed. You've got a lot of business activity supporting seed. There's a wheat field right there, unharvested. It's back to 60. that an abandoned, closed? Well, looks like a nice house, but it almost seems abandoned. It's an odd position. C.N. Williams. Stoplight for the train. Yeah, I think they gave up on them telephone lines. Some look nearly on the ground, almost on the ground. Continuing on here. Miles to Baudette, in the northern part of Minnesota. As far north as you could go, pretty much, for the road. There's no border patrol checkpoints. I don't really see border patrol. It's a hunting shack. You don't see any hunting shacks on the Mexican border. You see a lot of border patrol, but no hunt. You don't see any logging trucks on the Mexican border. There's two back to back. Yeah, it's definitely there's a different arrangement on the Canadian border. Caught up to me. See many fields, more forest, more green forest, more natural fields than farm fields. There's a farm field, looks all plowed up, like kind of recent. Baudette laundromat. I've never seen a laundromat advertised on a billboard. Air conditioned, triple load, downtown Baudette. They're advertising a laundromat. Solid waste transfer station. They can advertise laundromats on billboards. That's the best business they can get. 3-story building. Kind of tall and narrow. Next to a big long shed. What a weird setup. Lots of windows in that shed. What a weird setup. More stoplights for the train. It's kind of rare that I see stoplights for a train. Yeah, they got 2 sets of tracks. I don't know if it was that way the whole time. I suspect it was. I never really noticed back in Warroad. I guess I should have paid attention. I was wondering that too, but I never noticed when I had the chance to really take note. Okay, maybe the camera was overheating a little bit. It overheats when I charge it. Maybe I roll down the windows, maybe the air, it could be air cooled. A lot of plowed up, oh well, there's little grass clumps. Oh, what is that? I don't even see a house. No house, just a open grassland that is mowed. Not even a cemetery. It's amazing the stuff that people mow. There's excessive mowing and excessive snow plowing going on in this country. Just simply to make some money. It's not practical, it's just business. Pit Church. Minimum maintenance road. Some kind of built-in thermometer. Road closed ahead. What? They're suggesting I take a left on 6? So it suggested that I take a left on 6, but or are they saying, oh, they're saying 6 is closed between Warroad and Baudette, 29th Avenue. 11:10. .4. Soybeans. Alright, now driving right into the sun. That's awesome. I choose the best times to drive. Heading east, it's better to just drive in the afternoon, but I don't really feel like driving at that hour. Driving in the evening time, I don't always get the best shots. Yeah, this doesn't look like anything will show up. A lot of light. You can kind of see the road still. Train tracks, it says, for the intersection. Trump. Not much for advertisement. I'm surprised that laundromat advertised so far away from the city. So far outside that city. It's like, what was it, 15 miles outside the city for a laundromat? It doesn't make any practical sense. It's like some kind of deer shack on the corner of a lot, the corner of a forest line and a farm line and a farm field line to maximize visual. See, the checkered flag is visible. T intersection. Following the train tracks all the way from Warroad to Baudette. I only passed one train. A what? Speed limit? What's that noise? It still says 60. 69 degrees. Go Bears. Lake of the Woods International Arena? International Arena. Don't use marijuana. Okay. Looks like a paved walking trail, paved bicycle trail. That's pretty neat. To get to the International Arena. So now we got a bicycle trail, a road, and a train tracks. The bicycle trail curves away, curves down that way. Okay. No more bicycle trail. 40. Baudette straight, Wheeler's Point to the left. Oh, we got a bicycle trail back. So this library opens at 10. That barn looks abandoned. But it's not. It's definitely not. It just looks really old. Baudette 1106 309 30 Walleye Inn. No. And that's it. It doesn't say vacancy, it just says no. Dollar General on the outside of the city, town. Oh my God, what? I got this truck catching up to me. It's 30. It says it's 30. I mean, I don't know why they got to catch up to me so fast. Okay, a right on Main. Can't really see too well.
In 1/4 mile, Turn right on Main Avenue South, then take the first right.
Okay. I see a river. Road closed ahead. No stop sign. Oh my God, the road is closed.
Turn right on Main Avenue South, then take the first right.
You had me drive past a better turn. Oh no. Uh-oh, okay, I'm gonna left it at this fish.
Turn left on International Drive, then take the first left.
Okay. So the road...
Turn left on 1st Street Northeast, then take the first left.
I don't see any parking lot here. And I don't recall having seen anything on the... What did I hit?
Turn left on 1st Street Northeast, then take the first left.
So now I gotta go past the road construction and then take the proper left. I should have taken that. Borderland Outfitters got bogs. So I needed to take the left before the road construction, but gosh, I didn't know.
Turn left on Main Avenue South, then take the first right.
I don't know why you couldn't have me take a left on 1st Avenue.
Turn left on 1st Avenue Southwest, then take the first left.
Okay.
Turn left on 1st Street Southwest.
1st Street Southwest Funeral Home. Road work ahead, yeah. So is that what, the library is right on the corner of the road construction?
Arriving at Baudette Public Library on the left.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that's the library. And I guess I could just park right next to the funeral. Oh no, that's a church. You say there's a library here, but all I see is a funeral home and a church. So I gotta get out and walk and look, because we got a little mix up here on location. We gotta get this straightened out. We gotta get this properly found. This seems like an okay spot to be parked. I might get some midday shade. Oh, but I can't really weight lift. That's the problem. Oh my God. Oh, there you go. You gave the little flashies like you weren't gonna work, and then you pause a few seconds, and then you start working. Okay, where am I? Baudette? I'm in Baudette. And going from the sleep spot to the Lake of the Woods grocery store first, and then I'm gonna go to a park across from the library, across from the museum. That's the library, but man, I don't really want to hang out right here waiting for that library to open. I'll go to the park, and from the park I'll just hang out for the day, maybe. Oh jeez. Okay, they're just turning, so whatever. Lots of logging activity. Here's another logging truck. Whoa, somebody's right behind me. 30? Alright, 309 for gas. Gonna stop at the grocery store first and then get some stuff. I can use the internet here. Yeah. Apples? Alright, I expect this to be easy to find in Baudette. It's a little outside of the city, so I guess I'll get the bicycle loosened up. Significant thunderstorm came in at 2 a.m. It's what, like 6:30. You can still see the effects of that thunderstorm. It's not as smoky today. 30. So it's 30, but people want to go much faster. Somebody has already caught up with me. Alright, I hope I find this. Wow, I don't believe I'll need the GPS. It's still 30. People are moving pretty faster here. I should be able to see softball fields, and there's a bicycle trail. I'll like pass the softball field, and I'm looking for a higher speed limit. There's the museum. The softball fields are past it though. Okay. Much further past it than I expected. Way out here. Wow. Okay, so I'm a considerable distance past even the museum, which the museum opens at 10. Public water access, camping, Timber Mill Community Park, Tourist Park Avenue. Somebody got a tent up. See, I see there's a few campers. Lots of, wow. They brought in a lot of wood, a lot of camping wood. Just piles of. I've never seen so much camping wood before. No, come on. I was not looking at. What do they? It looks almost like community park. Is that parking over there? I'm looking at like a basketball field, a basketball court as a parking lot. It looked like strange. Looks like there's parking over here. Oh, I see. This is for the water access. Does it ever get busy? This would be the time for it to get busy. And there's just nobody. There was nobody at Peace Park either. So I think there's a pretty good chance that I could probably park here. Designated infested water. Do I want to park here? Oh, I suppose I'll just do it. It's just, it's a little uncomfortable to have such a massive space designated for boats, but I don't think anybody's going to show up. Alright, we're in Baudette, Minnesota. I spent the day here, and towards the end of the day, I started getting pain in my gut. I started getting pain in my middle gut, lower to middle. And no, it's just been out of energy and crippled by the agony, the ache. And I just don't know exactly what could have caused it. It's like there's multiple things, there's multiple factors to think about. And I just thought about those bugs that were on the underside of the leaf of some of the grass I pulled. Could those bugs have released some kind of a toxin? Because oh my god, this has been really uncomfortable. It's been really unfortunate. I guess I'm going back into town, looking for a place to sleep overnight. I think I might just choose next to the funeral home. Back at the funeral home. Driving back into Baudette, Minnesota with this pain. agony. I gotta make note of this. It could be the nuts. It could be those bugs. The pumpkin seeds. It could be that 10 grain cereal, because that was causing inflammation in my esophagus. And I think in particular the rice tends to cause problems for Europeans. Throat cancer. I had that food getting stuck in the esophagus and all that. I gotta cross a bridge, 'cause I don't know where I could park on this side. Yeah, it's not. And they're kind of strict getting close to the border. So next to the funeral home seems like a pretty good choice. Oh my God. This pain is really like such an agony. Yeah, I was thinking like next to the grocery store, but that's the road that goes directly to the border. I think that road is probably watched over pretty close. So I'm back. I'll go to the same spot. It seemed pretty safe. I was considering possibly close by the library, but I think that library's probably got some kind of curfew anyway. Behind the library there are people, but yeah, nobody's taken this spot, and these homes and the funeral home seem pretty quiet. So I think one more night and then head out. Unless this pain gets bad enough, then I'm gonna need to just sit around and not do anything, not stress myself out. So it's like this pain now is a real problem. I'll turn this off. I'm a little surprised that I'm moving backwards so much in the gas station. It's a little surprising, but maybe I could work with it. I'm just moving backwards in the gas station. I'm letting gravity take me back, and wow, is there nothing in the way? Because I can't really see.